Welcome back to Vivid Racing. Today we are unboxing the AMS cold air intake and the AMS heat exchanger for the 2023 Nissan Z. Now, although the RZ34 platform is relatively new to market, there are a ton of aftermarket additions to be had with the new Z, and this intake and heat exchanger from AMS should absolutely be atop your priority list. So let's dive into the unboxing so you know what to expect when you go to install these parts on your Z.
All right, we got a heat exchanger here. Let's unbox it. Sent us a cute card and some stickers. That's so sweet, and a tiny zip tie. And lots of peanuts. There it is. It's so light. Heat exchanger. Does it say AMS? Oh, it's upside down. Doo-doo. There's so many peanuts. That's it. All right. Got this heat exchanger. It's all factory plug and play, so it doesn't come with any hose or anything like that. It can just plug in to the OEM system.
To cool intake air, the Z uses an air-to-water heat exchanger. And the first thing you'll notice is how much larger the AMS heat exchanger is than what comes from the factory. This unit is double the thickness, nearly double the core size, and you quite literally double the fluid capacity than what comes from the factory. This is definitely a scenario where size matters. By upgrading the heat exchanger, you will greatly reduce heat soak. And for those of us who live in the desert where summer is 115 degrees plus on a daily basis, heat soak can be a real problem, even while just daily driving. But for those who track their car in any climate, this will absolutely be a great addition to your build. It'll allow you to maintain temps and maximize power. Arguably, the best part about all of this is that it is 100% bolt-on that requires absolutely zero modification. When installing, you will use the factory fittings, hoses, and mounts. This is a direct bolt-on upgrade. Now, this install can be a little intimidating to some people. You do have to remove the front bumper and a handful of other pieces to get to the heat exchanger, but don't let that stop you. AMS does provide some great instructions that will guide you through the process in a downloadable PDF. It is genuinely very useful. And I'm sure everybody wants to know,
how much power does it add?
This will not add horsepower,
but
upgrading your heat exchanger does allow you to maintain cooler temps, and cooler air equals more power. Simply put, the AMS heat exchanger allows your car to maintain cool temps, which means you maintain your Z's maximum power output. All right, that's about it for the heat exchanger. Let's move on and dive into the unboxing of the cold air intake.
All right, next we have the intake system from AMS. So let's just open it up. Dang, the packaging is insane. I love packaging. Oh, these are all the hardwares and clamps. Ooh, dude, this is beautiful. Look, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a clear of the intake system. There's some cone. Back. And it comes with 2 brackets and 2 couplers, and these, oh, it's a piping, plastic piping. Those are MAF housings, and the OEM MAF sensor goes in there. Easy. I don't know how to, it's set perfectly. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. No, it only goes this way. I think that's all, and I think, no, that's all. That's all for the intake kit.
All right, first off, the factory boxes are not only boring, they're also ugly. And I'll tell you what's not boring and ugly, and that is the AMS cold air intake system. You get boxes that are way cooler, reusable filters, and a high quality product that sucks real good. AMS has made it very clear. They engineered the crap out of these intakes, and they claim they've made the highest power producing VR30 intake system on the market. Normally, I would say it's a strong claim, but this system is once again extremely high quality, and the results speak for themselves. They claim a 10 plus wheel horsepower gain out of the box, or a 15 wheel horsepower gain with a tune. They even put the dyno data on their website to show off their gains. So if that's not proof, I don't know what is. I'm no rocket scientist, but doing something as simple as upgrading the intake, I'd say that's worth it 10 out of 10 times. And it is deserving of that very strong claim. Now, this is a true cold air intake system that pulls air directly from the intake ducts in the front bumper. And on top of that, the housings provide protection from heat, allowing for cooler, fresher air to be pulled into the engine. And they have cool little windows so you can see the filters. It's a nice touch. Plus it allows you to see how clean or dirty the filters may be. And while we're on the topic, it is worth noting these are cleanable, reusable filters. You can buy new filters if you'd rather not clean them, but all it takes is some simple green or a mild shop degreaser and very minimal effort to get them good as new. Now the silicone couplers that feed air into the turbos are designed to allow for smoother airflow with an average cross-section increase of 23% over the factory intake pipes. Now, just like the heat exchanger, don't be intimidated by the install if you want to do this yourself. AMS provides some incredible step-by-step instructions to get this done. And honestly, this is a very easy install that does not require any modifications. Everything you need to complete the installation is included. And you take a little bit of old hardware off the original intake and you place that on the new one. Just follow the instructions and you'll be good to go. Well, that about wraps this thing up. The AMS cold air intake and heat exchanger for the RZ34 Nissan Z are amazing upgrades, whether you're wanting to do a full build or keep things moderately stock. And the best part is these are easy upgrades you can do in your driveway. If you're interested in any of these products, links are in the description below. And while you're at it, check out vividracing.com for all of your car part needs. We've got everything from wheels to superchargers, aero kits, and so much more, such as these AMS products. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. And let us know in the comments, what would be your first mod if you had the new Z? Well, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.